Hi, I'm Tiger Woods. I'm here with one of the greatest drivers ever, Rory McIlroy, and we're going to find out what has made him one of the greatest drivers ever to live. I want to know how you do that. Take me through what you've been working on this year, or have anything.
Like, as we've talked about, like, I've definitely tried to become a lot more neutral with the driver. So club path and sort of, I feel early in my career, I would get to the top of the swing and then it would sort of drop under, and I was really good at matching it up, right? Yep. So like I'd swing out and hit this high draw, and it was great, but whenever it went off, it could start going both ways. Yep. So I've really tried to neutralize it. So basically my feeling now with the driver is I feel like my left arm and the shaft of the club like form like a straight line, like one line. And I feel like when I take it back, I turn and I feel like, and then I stabilize it that way. And then I feel like it keeps the club face more stable. And then I can, from there, I rotate my body. And I sort of really try to use instead of my arms thrusting.
Yes,
it's more just
ground turning. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And sort of bracing against my left side.
Left hip. You've gotten so much stronger, that left hip to allow you to do that.
Yeah. So their club path there was 1.2 and the face angle was 0.5. So everything's just come in a little bit more. Everything's a little tighter. So the bad shots hopefully aren't as destructive.
Yes. And I noticed that this year.
페어웨이를 꼭 지키고 싶을 땐 어떻게 할까요? 맥길로이의 꿀팁인데 업이 나서 뒤지기 싫다는 사람에게 꼭 좋은 팁입니다.
Well, end of last year and this year, you added a new shot into your arsenal.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
So like little fairway finder.
We'll take it through that.
So if I want to hit that shot, like I hit it, if I really need to hit a fairway, you know, I'll tee it down a little lower as well. So I'll bring my attack angle's always been quite a lot on the up. Yep. So if I tee it down, it levels out my attack angle, which again is
when you hit that bleeder in that cut, are you still hitting up on it?
I'm still up probably around 2.
Okay.
But whenever I hit the big one, I'm up like 5 or 6. So it brings the attack angle down a little bit. But yeah, so basically, you know, we've talked about this a lot, but I feel like I stand a little more upright to it. And then again, I feel like I keep my right side high through impact. And then that brings the launch down.
Has the ball speed crept up when you happen to hit one down like that every now and again?
I'm always surprised at how high the ball speed is.
Right?
Because I feel like I middle it more.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah. I know the same thing. Yes.
I middle it more.
좋은 샷은 여러 번 보는 게 좋죠? 3번 정도 속도를 다르게 해서 봐보겠습니다.
So that was 182 ball speed there. So
right,
exactly. You know, I'm always surprised that it's not lower, but
when you're on top of it like that, it's amazing how much faster you're able to stay, right?
Exactly. I smothered that one a little bit. So then for me, all I try to do is just use my lower body a little bit more to clear, to try to straighten that out. And it's such a good shot if you get under pressure and you just need to hit a fairway.
Oh, yes, I love that. If you want to happen to hit one 350 in the air, right?
Yep. So
what would you do? You would tee it higher?
Tee it a touch higher.
Aim more right? Aim less right?
I try to not do that because I try to get the ball
more
up in my stance. So feel like it's off my front foot. So I was feeling like, you know, like that left arm club, like I feel like that's all like one line off my front foot.
You feel that on all the entire swing as far, especially through impact?
Especially through impact. Yeah. So, and then I'll widen my front foot, widen my stance a little bit more, and I turn back, and then from there.
이런 환상적인 샷을 어떻게 헬스장에서 연습했는지 설명해주는 맥길로이.
Like I do this exercise in the gym where I've got a medicine ball in 2 hands and it's like a shot put throw. So I'll pressure into my left side. I'll drag my left foot back.
Transition
and throw. And then everything. So like feel like everything drives from my right hip
Yep.
and then I throw the ball. I almost try to replicate
바로 거울 앞에서 한번 해봐야겠습니다.
that movement or that feeling when I'm trying to hit it as hard as I can.
When you hit it hard as you can like that and you feel that load, every now and again, do you feel like the club gets more across the line when you do that?
Yeah, I mean,
And to shift
I
in it?
guess because like if I'm here and I'm getting it, so like
Exactly,
what
that little
happens? It's
transition?
that.
Yeah,
it's my left knee goes forward, and then that's what
That load
it's
and
like that
stretch.
extra movement.
Mhm.
But I think when you're trying to hit it as hard,
That's
as
what you
you're
want.
not, you're not really worried about positions. You know,
1000%.
that's more irons and control. But if I'm trying to hit one 330 in the air, I'm just trying to move the club as fast as I can.
Yep.
So let's see what I can do.
How much higher would that launch be than your normal ball?
Probably a couple of degrees. How would that launch at 13 something maybe?
12, yeah.
But to me,
would your spin rate come down every now and again when you do that?
sometimes, I mean, obviously when you're trying to hit it so hard, you can start getting it off a little bit.
Yep.
Of the, but that was, to me, that's nice. And I love that I love like I can swing it hard and these still stay pretty tight,
Pretty neutral.
where there used to be a way bigger difference, and that's why I'd hit that big draw.
Yeah, I remember you were like 10 degrees into out,
Yeah. All right, like
more neutral now.
I used to be more like 6 up or 6 out and 4 up was like my optimal.
Yeah.
And it's just too.
And then over the years, you've always had a beautiful gear effect heel ball.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
That's always been
out to right, man, heel it and be dead straight.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So, but that's, if I'm going after, that's.
Just so that everyone understands, that was 188 ball speed.
We get 1 to 1. Go 1 to 190. Got a little underneath that one.
Little
It's still
tilly?
okay.
Yeah, same, 88.
Yeah. But yeah, so path
It's
0.8.
neutral.
And then that's where the toe ball came in, so the face was a little open.
You know, one thing is that I have always admired over the years is I love how strong your face is at address.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because if I'm strong here, then I can't. It
1000%.
encourages me to go left.
I have always loved that. Yeah, well, that strong face at address.
And because I've always loved that, because if I have a strong face at address, or I feel strength feel strength through in the club face through the swing, I have to use my body to clear. Because
You don't have to be as throwy.
that's my bad habit, is if it gets open, I have to throw my arms at it. And then that's
That's kind of what we talked about last year.
Yeah,
The face being just slightly dangly and
yeah.
open.
So if I get my wrist cupped and it gets open, then you're having to, and it's just so inconsistent.
Yeah.
Where I just feel like think of some of the best iron players of all time, like Duval or Azinger or these guys, and the strength in the club face and just to
Rotate. That's it.
just rotate.
Yeah.
So
Love that.
So that's a good feeling for me. It's sort of just playing away from your bad habits.
And playing into your strengths.
Playing into your strengths. Yeah. Yeah. So, and then I think throughout my career, I've always felt that my driver swing and my iron swing have had to feel different but I think I've figured out a way for them to feel pretty similar. So again, that strength and club face, rotate with your body. I felt like that's been a pretty consistent thought for me over the past couple of years. And
Love that.
yeah.
All right. Okay. This is last hole. What do you want to hit?
Depends on the hole. I mean, if
Yep.
last hole, I'd probably tee it up pretty medium height. Got a little bit of wind off the right. So I'd probably try and just hit a controlled holder. Yeah. Oh no.
Foot slipped.
Yeah. See, that to me, I feel like
Foot slipped.
I don't rotate enough. and then I can feel my right arm. If I don't rotate enough, my right arm, I throw
Chases,
yeah,
right?
chases, and then I get
Lengthens
that.
out and throws
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
when I get that shot.
슬라이스가 자주 난다면 저런 연습을 하는 것도 큰 도움이 되겠는데요. 바로 골프채 잡고 연습장 가야겠습니다.
It's almost like I can feel it halfway down. I'm like, oh no.
It's got to then help instead of support and then hold.
Yeah, exactly. So again, it's just a matter of just trying to use just be a little bit more aggressive with my lower body.
Look at that. Beautiful. But you got so much stronger in your lower body to be able to hold that position and stabilize
Yeah.
through there.
Yeah, it's made a huge difference. Just to be able to have that shot off the tee.
Yeah.
So that like I don't look at a hole like this and be like, oh, I have to start it at the trouble and bring it back, you know.
You're
So it's-
taking advantage of your assets.
Yeah.
You have, as I thought, you have 3 shots. You have your draw, you have your bomb, and you have that one.
Yeah.
You dial up anytime you want.
Exactly.
Any hole fits one of those 3 shots. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the other thing. I feel like I can now go to any golf course and be able to compete.
Yeah.
Where I felt like in the past I've had to pick and choose my spots where it suited me.
Yep.
Where I feel like now I can go to places and be like, oh no,
You can win on any venue you want.
Yeah.
You have all the shots.
I believe I can.
Yes, you can. Good stuff.
Thank you. That was cool.
Thank you so much, dude.